In today's video, I have set up two identical players. Well, almost identical players. Player A has been gifted. He has been blessed with work rate of 20. However, his brother, player B, he drew the short straw and he has been given work rate of just 2. In this video, I'm going to lock them both into Liverpool's starting 11 as Segundo Volantes to see how their work rate attribute affects their development. In Season 1, Player A would play in a total of 53 matches. He would score 8 goals and provide 9 assists. Looking at his attributes, nearly every attribute has seen progress. The biggest gain was 3 in anticipation, and 13 other attributes would gain 2 points. Looking at his player development graph confirms that he has had major growth in his physical and mental attributes. He has, though, had a slight growth in the technicals. Player B would play in 49 total games. He would score 7 goals and provide 8 assists. He's showing good growth, scoring 13 in stamina, vision and anticipation. He would gain 2 points on 14 other attributes. Looking at his development graph shows he has actually had major growth in all 3 areas. After 1 season, he may even be ahead in his overall development. Into Season 2 now, and Player A would play in a total of 55 games. He would score 11 goals and assist 7 times. He has shown another big step forward in his development. He now scores 14 for decisions and 13 for 8 other attributes. Looking at his development graph confirms his progress, with him now showing major improvements in all 3 areas of his game. Player B would play in 58 matches in total. He would go on to score 7 goals and assist 7 times too. Looking at his attributes, he has continued to improve as a footballer. He is the first player to have a 15 attribute in vision. He has 14 for anticipation and 11 other attributes, scoring 13. Looking at his graph, once again shows his forward progress. He scores major improvements in his game and now even scores 4 for his work rate. Moving into the final season now, and Player A has played 58 games in total. He would score 11 goals and have 4 assists. Looking at his attributes doesn't show as much progress as I actually thought there would be. He finally gets a 15 in decisions and a 14 in anticipation and concentration. He scores 13 in 10 other attributes, but also scores 10 in 6 attributes. Overall, he would play 110 games and scored 20 goals. Looking at his development graph tells the story. He has taken a step back in his technical improvements, and that is disappointing. He does, though, have major development in his physicals and the mentals. Player B would play in 59 games in total. He would score 7 goals and have 7 assists. Looking at Player B's attributes shows impressive growth. He now scores 15 for vision, decisions and anticipation. He also has 14s for 7 other attributes and is clearly more developed than Player A. He would play also in 110 games, but he would only score 17 goals. Looking at the development graph shows that Player B is definitely clear of Player A after 3 seasons. He has major development in all 3 areas and has also boosted his work rate to 5. There is no doubt Player B is the better developed despite that low work rate. When we put the 2 players side by side, it is clear to see that work rate actually isn't very important when it comes to player development in Football Manager 2024.